Hi, Dr. Bergen.
Hi, how are you? How have
Good,
you been?
good. You were with the VA. You
Yes, for 48 years. Yeah.
were
Yeah.
you part of the VA dental implant study that I funded?
Yes. Yeah, well, I didn't place the implants, but I was the chief at the time. I know Bruce Valori was involved with it at RVA, but yes, absolutely. So we did some of the implants at the Manhattan VA.
Great.
Absolutely. So how have you been?
I'm really good. I'm 77 years old. I just had a double knee replacement.
Oh.
So I've got a renewed career in golf and jogging, I guess.
How long was the recovery for that knee?
It's been 6 weeks and I'm swimming and walking and doing just fine.
Oh, well, I'm 75, so maybe in 2 years I'll do the same thing.
I was
But
sent
my
a
knees
list
are
of
still good.
I was sent a list of questions, and
Yes, I sent you that list.
I hope we're going to follow those questions because I sort of prepared answers for them.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I would like to thank you for agreeing to be interviewed. These are really strange times for the college, for our profession. And the college is trying to prepare a meaningful and celebratory 50th anniversary meeting. And this video that we're doing will play an important role in talking about the first 50 years and perhaps the next 50 years of the college. Uh,
Good.
since you've said that you've got some responses for the questions, we can go over them in order and see how it goes, and hopefully we'll get to all of them. All right.
Okay.
So
You're
right now,
recording this?
yeah, this is being recorded.
Good. Very good.
Yes, this is being recorded for posterity and also for the 50th anniversary meeting. Tell me, what's on your mind right now regarding the profession and your practice?
Well, first of all, I haven't practiced since 1986.
Yeah.
But I've stayed active in the profession, as you know. I graduated the University of Manitoba, Canada in 1966 at the age of 23. Spent the next year in Crown and Bridge postgraduate training at USC and received an MS degree in prosthetics and dental materials from Indiana in '69. So I've started my profession very early in practice at 25 with prosthetic training, being the only prosthodontist in a geographic area of 1,000 dentists. So I got very busy very quickly doing dentures and crown and bridge, but predominantly dentures is what I was sent.
All right. So in all these years, it's actually, we have a lot in common. I was 25 too when I started my career as a graduate dentist. Same deal, same age. Tell me, what happened that you couldn't have imagined in our profession, or what surprised you, perhaps?
Well, I think what surprised me is how implant dentistry has taken over the field. I certainly couldn't have imagined that in 1966, 67, or even the early 70s. I got involved with implants sometime in the 70s and was not particularly pleased with the results I was receiving. So I started my own company, Corvent, in 1982, and never imagined really what was going to happen to the field, in the next 40 years. Implant dentistry is now part of conventional dentistry.
Yes, I don't think we can even think of coming up with a treatment plan without coming up with some kind of implant dentistry as part of that treatment plan. Tell me, has the American College at all played a role in your practice, or supported, done anything to support you professionally?
Yes, definitely. I think in the 49 years of which I've been a member of the organization, I can count on one hand the number of meetings that I've missed. Um, and I think that the opportunity to interact with all the dental professionals socially and ultimately commercially um, has dramatically affected my development in dental implants and the success that I experienced commercially.
Yeah, absolutely. It's boy, that's another thing. I joined in 1971 also, the college. That's 49 years for me too. Boy, we have a lot in common. What has kept you interested in the profession for so long?
Well, I think the excitement of contributing to the dentistry, to evolving dental implants. Um, I've been out of the implant business since 2014, but I still follow all the magazines. What kept me interested was the excitement of what I could do for my patients and how receptive dentists were to the products that I developed and the training courses that I offered globally, really.
Hmm. Well, I know how to answer this question, but I'd like you to answer it. How do you think you impacted the profession? I know you have impacted the profession.
Um, well, I have to refer to notes because I wanted to be succinct in that regard. First of all, I received 33 US patents for my designs in dental implants and prosthetic components over the last 40 years. I believe that I've helped make implant prosthetics part of conventional dentistry.
You certainly did, and right from the early start of our implant world that we have now. So, which one of these maybe are you most proud of?
Okay, well, I thought, what were the highlights? What could
Yeah.
I say? And so here's what I wrote down. My contributions to implant prosthodontics became part of conventional dentistry. Here are the milestones. In 1982, the Corvent system introduced the concept of application-specific abutments, basically creating the field of implant prosthodontics. Prior to that time, there were blade implants with a post on it. A year or so after I launched Corvent, the Bronnemark system came out, but it had just one screw receiving abutment. But the Corvent offered a hex hole into which you could cement a variety of abutments depending on the application. And that's what really broadened the field to what I call implant prosthodontics. So that was in '82. In 1986, I patented the internal hex conical connection that has become the cornerstone of modern implant design. The tapered screw vent that I developed in 1999 and sold to Zimmer Dental in 2000 is today their flagship product of Zimmer Biomet. And they just came out with a video commemorating 20 years of selling my tapered screw vent implant with studies documenting 99.3% success and claiming 6 million implants were sold. So that's 1986, launched the screw vent with the internal conical connection. Anything with a lead-in bevel, whether it's 45 degrees or 78 degrees, is considered a conical connection. In the 1990s, as you well know, I funded the largest dental implant study treating over 900 patients in 32 VA centers using about 3,000 Corvent type implants. There was a variety of 4 different implants, different materials, surfaces, in all applications. And the results of those studies were published in 2 special issues of the Journal of Oral Maxillofacial Surgery and the Journal of Perio. So a lot of papers came out of that study. Other notable events, I received 2 honorary doctorate degrees and a commendation from the VA administration in recognition of my contributions. In 2006, I launched Implant Direct with a broad range of what I called application-specific implants. Different from application-specific abutments, I would package implants with all-in-one packaging, and you selected the implant based on the application. If it was for an overdenture or a multi-unit fixed bridge, it had all the prosthetic components and transfers packaged with that implant. So all-in-one packaging brought a new level of value and cost savings and simplicity to the profession. And basically, I'm credited with creating what is now known as the value segment of the dental implant industry. And finally, in 2018, my alma mater, the College of Dentistry at the University of Manitoba, was renamed the Dr. Gerald Niznick College of Dentistry. So I've had an opportunity to use my success to give back to the profession, and I'm very proud of that.
Very excellent. When was that Manitoba renamed?
2018.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have any wishes for the college for the future, or where you see the college going or our profession going in the future? What is on the horizon? You're a visionary.
I would just say I wish the college continued success. I think that the horizons are unlimited. Every year there's new procedures. Digital dentistry has taken off. Implants are becoming more cost effective. More prosthodontists all prosthodontists now need graduate training in implants as part of the curriculum. But most general dentists are now getting involved, and I see the prosthodontist as the gatekeeper of case management. So I think there's a bright future for prosthodontists, and I wish the college nothing but future success.
Thank you. What is there any wisdom that you can impart to those dentists considering the specialty of prosthodontics?
Well, it depends on why you went into dentistry. I went into dentistry because I love technology, and prosthetics is the technology leader in dentistry. The new innovations, digital dentistry, CT scans, different design implants, just many high-tech ways to help our patients. If a young dentist is thinking about a career in being a super dentist, then taking prosthetic training is going to shorten that curve by about 10 years and offer him a more rewarding career in dentistry. So that would be my advice. I mean, there are other specialties, but nothing as exciting as prosthetics.
Absolutely. Any closing remarks you'd like to make?
Well, you may see me back in the field. I'm not through yet. So I think there's one more act in the Jerry Niznick saga.
Well, you want to share that, or is it still under wraps?
All I can say is my non-compete expires in 18 months.
Okay. All right. Well, we look forward to those 18 months in 18 months from now.
I think there's still a lot of room for improvement in the simplicity of dental implant designs and the packaging, and the education now is so readily available online that I see a great future for cost-effective implant dentistry being made available to the general public.
Yeah, we need that. We certainly do. Not just the materials itself, but the cost of placing them. All that has to come down in order to be able to provide implants to the general public.
I think a lot has to do with educating dentists. When you see some companies selling an implant for $500 and another company selling an implant for $60, both of them claiming success, there's somewhere in between that is a reasonable price to pay to assure high quality and confidence that you're offering the best treatment. And I think there's still room for improvement in that area.
Well, I thank you very much, Jerry. I wish you great health with your two new knees, and that that you continue to stay active and run and jog and swim. And I look forward to, well, maybe meeting you again at a meeting in person where I can thank you in person and shake your hand, and look forward to 18 months from now. You don't know, something new will happen. All right.
Thank you. Thanks for the call, and all the best to you and the college.
You're most welcome. Take good care. Stay safe, please.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.